Blue belts here. Okay, as far as taking the back from a submission, because why not? All right, so I'm going to start myself with an Oma Plata. All right, however you want to set the Oma Plata up to attack an arm. I'm going to bury it. Whoop, lost the foot. My hips went the wrong way. How come nobody called me on it? Come on, guys. Step out. All right. See how he's keeping that elbow tucked. That's what I can't let happen with this type of submission. I got to make sure that I got his arm extended. Okay. Step out. Take the back. There's a couple of different options. We'll start with the basic option and then go to the fancy version. Okay? The basic option, I'm going to grab whatever I can on this far side. In this case, I like the lapel. You don't have to have something. You can grab the hip if you're in no gi, whatever it might be. But I like having the lapel just as something to grab onto. Alright? Alright? I'm going to give up this hand. Okay, by popping my hip in. As I do that, I'm going to switch my hips, post, and I pyramid. Now I'm right on his hip, in my normal back take position, over under, and I'm already threading that hand in. Okay, as I switch the hips, work on that bottom hook. All right, hands in for the choke, fight the lapel, get my thumb in, grab the far side. Okay, so I got over on one side, under on the other. Pull that lapel down to his nuts. Pull the other elbow back. Till he taps. Okay? So I'm going to start with an Oma Plata. Whatever the situation, I don't feel like I can finish it. All right? You big, strong guy. He's got his hand buried so his shoulder won't come out, whatever it takes. I'm going to let that hand go so he thinks he's escaping. And then take it back from there. All right? One more time. Again, if the guy keeps his elbows in like he should, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So I've got to start breaking his base. I can't just grab the hand and hip out and start trying to, there's nothing there. Okay? I got to get him moving. My favorite way to get somebody moving is a scissor sweep. Because it's basic, and if it works, they feel really embarrassed. All right? But it's a high percentage sweep. Because I can keep him at a distance here. And it extends that arm out. Okay, whether I keep the foot up or I start trying to sweep him, he pops his hips back up. Then there's my submission. Okay, I start sitting up. Maybe he buried the hand, whatever it is. If I can't get the lapel on that side or we're going no gi, I just hook under the shoulder. All right, I'm sitting up. I'm trying to get those feet away. It's not working. Whoop, let that hand slide out. All right, my other hand is following it in as his arm draws back. So get my seatbelt. Tuck the knee in, roll him onto his side. I don't need the top hook first. It's nice, but I want the bottom hook. So as I'm taking the back here, I'm going to use that momentum of swinging my hips. I got my left knee in. I'm going to jump. I'm basically laying on him as I drive that other leg in. Whop, to get some momentum on it. And now I can start fighting for the neck. And it might take a little bit, and he's got his hands, and that's fine. All right, I've got options as far as how to attack from here. Okay, but getting the back is the important part. You also might notice I tend to go leg across with my far leg under his foot or under his knee instead of the standard backpack. I don't know why. It's just habit. I tend to be here so he can't drive back in the other way. John knows how to defend his back. He knows that the arm trying to choke him is the direction he needs to look, needs to drive himself. So he needs to go to that side and start shrimping out to get out. All right? So I'm going to use that. Since I know he knows that, because I taught him it, all right, I'm going to try to head him off the pass. I'm going to beat his next step. I'm playing ahead. So as he tries to drive in, I'm using my far leg to keep his hips facing the way I want to go. Okay? Now when he's fighting those legs, that's when I'm fighting the neck. Get my lapel, thumb right about his jawline, bottom hand grabbing his other lapel under the armpit, and I'm pulling down, not across, down. All right? As I pull this elbow to me. Questions? Probably half of you guys have done this before, so. All right, give it a shot.